Is that the one that was stamped by the British for World War II because they didn't have anything?
That was so that you're probably thinking of the Sten submachine gun.
I'm thinking of the Sten.
So the Lewis is the thing that looks like the old
flying saucer.
Yeah, the saucer, the pan mag,
The DP,
the carousel, like the carousel projector.
Oh, the one with the big water-cooled barrel?
Yes.
Okay.
So that right there, something I learned about it that I did not know, because I always thought that that's a British machine gun, right?
Did the Germans make that too?
It was made by an American. That's actually something that we did.
What?
And that the British were the ones who adopted it.
Nice. Who?
who made it? What American?
Lewis. But the thing that was crazy is that was actually developed in 1914, or excuse me, it was designed in 1911. So at the same time as the Colt handgun, the Browning, you know, the 1911. It was designed by Samuel McLean and Isaac Newton Lewis, which God knows that man was going to be a scientist no matter what, an engineer. But yeah, it was adopted predominantly by the British, but the one that I have is an American. It was an American one in 30-06 instead of 303 Brit.
Oh, so that would be like one of the earlier models that was made. Am I correct in that? Or
I think, I'm not 100% sure, because they did have some, obviously Americans did produce them and field them to some degree, but I love it. Like, it's actually probably one of the most pleasant shooting light machine guns I've ever fired. It's got like a 47 round, you know, magazine, whatever. The entire thing, there's no spring in the magazine whatsoever.
So is it just pressure?
It's entirely mechanical. So the functioning of the gun is what's advancing the magazine and rotating it. It's really cool. It's
belts are better, but that's cool.
is it a bitch?
yeah, no, I mean objectively for a machine gun, yes.
Is it a bitch to load and unload because of that?
Not really.
Do you just open up the dinner plate essentially?
It's totally exposed. If you flip it over, it's completely open.
And then do you just drop the rounds in?
Yep.
So the magazine's fixed. You open it up and then drop the rounds in and close the magazine.
No, well, you flip it over. You can take the pan magazines out, and so you can have like 4 or 5 on your person and just shove them in.
I just 2 pan magazines over your boobies.
Obligatory. Buh. Are you going to talk about how the British used to bake tea in it? Buh.
Yeah, actually, so on the Maxim it was. What, really?
Wait,
I thought that was the thing with the Maxim machine gun.
Because it's water
There's
cooled.
so much asbestos and shit in that. I'm not saying nobody did it. I'm just saying if they did, they're dumb.
So
Did what?
yes,
Oh, I'm confused. What?
There's
What are
a
you talking
thing
about right
where
now?
water-cooled machine guns, you've got the big water sleeve around the barrel.
Yep.
So it's like internet lore that the British, because they love tea so much, would fire the machine gun a bunch and then use the hot water to make tea.
yes,
Yes, I've heard that one.
That's how the
So-
teeth got like that.
that and genetics.
Yes.
That and spending a few hundred years on a island. On the Maxim machine gun, though, the one of the biggest reasons why they couldn't do that is I think it was arsenic. It was something that the paint that they were
Maybe
using.
I'm getting asbestos and arsenic mixed up.
It was either the paint or something that they were using for the lining. Actually, it was arsenic in the water, which is why, again, not saying nobody didn't do it, but
Wouldn't they do that though? At that time, they did not know about that. You have the same individuals
they've
like the
known about-
matchbicks,
they've known
the
about-
match ladies.
Arsenic for a long time.
the match ladies.
Before red phosphorus, it was white phosphorus they used on matches. But when you were making them, part of the process was like you would lick it, and that's why they would have cancer start forming in their jaws, and then it would just fall through. And it was a huge problem until red phosphorus came out. Let me get the exact.
Yeah, licking red phosphorus is much better.
Oh well, when you
They
see
couldn't just
how
get a
it
damp
was-
rag and be like, dip.
match ladies.
There's all kinds of shit like that, though. I mean, that's where the term Mad Hatter comes from. There was irradiated material girls that were like doing watch hands and shit.
Yeah, the
There's all kinds of
tritium
stuff
or
like
whatever
that.
the f it was.
What's the
yeah.
Mad Hatter thing?
The term Mad Hatter comes from back in the day. You would use mercury to make those fancy top hats, and people that worked in a hat factory were exposed to so much mercury for so long they would literally go insane, and that's why the phrase Mad Hatter exists.
Oh, that's cool.
But for the Lewis machine gun, oh my God,
It was
dear
white
God.
phosphorus. It
Yeah,
was.
that looks
So-
like.
Yeah, so red phosphorus took
Who?
over.
What a nobody. Wow, that smile is just a bunch of jagged teeth. It looks like somebody took a beer bottle and smashed it across their own face and then made it teeth.
Match
Just like
ladies.
someone I know.
But funny enough, on the Lewis machine gun, that's actually not a problem with the water or anything like that because the Lewis machine gun's air cooled.
Oh, okay.
So there's no water in it. It's just like a weird, like it's like a radiator fin. It's bizarre.
That's kind of cool, though.
It's really kind of neat.
Did either use?
That's where the term run and gun comes from. No, I'm just kidding.
Did the British make it water cooled?
So you're thinking of like the early 1919s or the Maxims or stuff like that, where they did have that water cooling shroud on it. And the Lewis machine gun looks like it has a water cooling shroud, but it's actually like a radiator, like a heat fins. I don't know. It's hard to say.
We went to when me and Ethan for filming Habitually Fat went to the Air Defense Museum. They had early Browning 50 cals that were used for air defense between like World War I and World War II, and they had a water cooling shroud on
It's a
them.
heat sink.
Literally a heat sink to this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, sorry.
So the Browning had this big water cooling shroud on it on like a tripod, and then there was these boxes and hoses, and some dude was sitting there cranking the box, and it was cycling fresh water through the water shroud on a 50 cal for air defense. I thought that was cool as shit.
Dear God.
Why did they take away the water cooling shroud? So at what point were we like, hey, this is not necessary. We can just keep it air cooled and then do barrel swaps.
So barrel swaps came a little bit later because barrel swaps, I'm not going to say it's hard to do, but it's harder to do, right? And then you have to, you've got all these barrels that you've got to provide and everything like that. So like the MG, for example, the MG34, or excuse me, the MG42, you've got like the very quick, like you just palm the side of the gun and then the barrel wedges out the side and you can easily drop it and then throw another barrel in, wedge it back in, your quick barrel change. That technology took a while. Because before you had a very fixed barrel on a lot of stuff like that. So
Why do you say very fixed like that? Like, was it like tacked in place?
Like you didn't change the barrel. Like that was just it wasn't like an AR-15 even where you could just like, oh yeah, you got a barrel extension, whatever. Like it was.
I mean, in retrospect,
it was in place.
It's just like it's almost like a manufacturing issue because then you have to manufacture shit with such good tolerances that you can actually have a modular gun as opposed like 1911s are all hand finished. Like you can't swap out parts all willy nilly with 1911s because like that part was finished for that gun. So the manufacturing process has to be so advanced that we can spit out a barrel or whatever within this narrow spec to be able to hot swap parts out.
Because so, you run into a problem with headspace, where headspace, if you're off by even just thousandths of an inch, right?
Anyone that's fired a 50 cal, know about headspace.
They don't need headspace and timing anymore.
I know, that's fucking wild.
But even that, the ability to time your barrels on the M2 was rad because John Moses Browning was a Magic Mormon. You have like the guy just. Oh my God, so much stuff in modern firearm technology is because of that one person. Like he was fantastic.
I got to go to his museum and
really?
His little house. Yeah, his first shop. Yeah.
But like that is something, even the ability to time your barrel is something that's really cool. A lot of the early stuff did not have that because you're talking about if it's thousandths of an inch off, your gun explodes. Machine guns have a little bit looser tolerances on things like that, but it'll still run like shit or just, detonate. And that's just never good.
Yeah, 50 cal is just like, I mean, you probably, headspacing, no shit.
He's a medic.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure in basic if they made you do that.
No.
Yeah,
I think there was like the one day where it's like, here's a saw, here's a 240, here's a 50 cal, shoot them. I mean, I've got to shoot saws and 240s just because I was attached to the infantry, but like very rarely was anybody doing live fires with 50 cals.
That makes sense. Those are.
And when they were, it was like, we're getting the training to the infantry guys. Make sure this doesn't blow up in my face. Have the tourniquet ready.
I kind of like the ability to just headspace and time the 50. Like it's just kind of because you know what your gun likes. Like ours likes being screwed all the way in, then 3 clicks out. Like,
mine too.
Yeah?
Yours does, dude.
See,
I was just about to bring that
cool.
up. Yeah. I knew my headspace and timing for our 50 because it was literally all the way down and then 3 or 4 clicks out.
Yeah, and if it's running real dirty or something like that, you can kind of manually adjust from there.
It's great during a firefight.
They jam a lot.
Fucking get the gun out!
Why are you headspacing your gun in a firefight?
It picked up mid-mission.
Yeah. You're not just going to stop the 50. You want the 50.
Right. But this is totally like news to me. Why would you be re-headspacing your gun?
No, because when you go out on mission, you might get it to run. Let's say you get it to run. Now you have to go out. Chances are you might rip 1 round into the berm. That's about it. You're just doing a pop. Okay, it's good. Then you go out. And
what?
You can't, when you leave, especially when you're doing every day, you're going on patrols, cycles, you're not shooting the gun and doing tests every time because that is convoys of vehicles or at least 4 vehicles minimum. That's all those rounds you have to test each and every time.
Yeah,
every day.
I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on why the you wouldn't at least want to function test your fit.
One
one round's not
dunk dunk, or you maybe a quick 3-round burst. But let's say that you got lucky on those 3 rounds.
Yeah, the only time that we would test fire our weapons is if we got done cleaning them.
Yep.
And then like it was either we would prep it and go out there and do a test fire to make sure it worked, or it was like you don't got enough time, so tomorrow morning at 04 you're up in the truck, 06 you're going and doing the mission. You're like, hey, we put this 240 or 50 cal together yesterday after cleaning it, so we got a test fire real quick. You go, ka-chunk, 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 click, click. Dunk, 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 dunk. Okay, cool. We're good to go.
that sounded like hi, my name is like
Ka-chunk. My name is Ka-chunk.
Ka-chunk. Slim Shady.
John Moses Browning.
But yeah, you want to test a whole bunch.
No
If Mark
shit.
19's anything, just
God, that's
you're
why
rolling it.
The thing that your entire Humvee's life depends on, that you're just sending it.
One of my favorite
There's
videos
a lot of sending it.
is I think an American in the early Russia-Ukraine war where his 50 goes down and he's like trying to beat it with a hammer to get it to go. And the guy, he's like, I need more rounds. No, that's what he ran out of rounds. He's like, I need more 50. And the guy below him doesn't speak very good English because obviously they're in Ukraine. And he just starts handing him 18 fours.
Yeah, I've seen that
He's
exact
just like,
one.
oh shit. All right, give me more ammo. Another 18 4. He's like, well, Cthulhu. Oh, like ammo now. Oh, a third one?
Not what I asked for, but it works.
Yeah. These are very good substitutions.
Close enough.
I have seen that exact video.
Yeah, war's fun.
Oh man.